Hey friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to work on the status functionality in the proctl project. So this functionality will basically show you that whether the user is logged in or not. Alright, so it will show you the status of the user, that whether he is logged in or not. So before working on this functionality, I will show you something and I will make some changes in the file, and the functionalities that I have made in the previous videos, I will change a little bit of them and I will show you how you can make this functionality work. So let's get into this. First of all, as you can see that this is a file get.go file, and before working on the status functionality, I will work on something else also, and that is the error that I have done in my previous video. So first of all, let's go to the login.go file, sorry. And inside this, you will see that I have written a for loop here, and this for loop will basically count the number of columns that are present in the MySQL database. Alright, so it will go through all the columns that are present in the MySQL database. So the index will start from 0, and after that it will go through total columns. Like if you have 2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns, then it will go through all of them, and after then it will find a specific account for you through which you have logged in. Alright, so these are the total columns that I have already counted it. And after that, as you can see that this is the index number that is starting from 0, and the total columns are, let's say, 2. If I take a look at the MySQL database, as you can see that these are the 2 columns or the 2 accounts that are present here. So it will count the number of columns, and that will be 2. So I have started in the index from 0. Then after that it will basically I smaller than 2. So why does it here written like this here? So basically 0 is the index 1, or 0 is the 1 column, and after that the second column is basically the 1 column. Alright, so the index number 1 is the second column, the index number 0 is the first column. So it will go start from the 0 and then it will end at the 1. So the 2 will not be included in it. Although the columns are 2, but the 2 will not be included because the index number is starting from 0. So the 0 will be the 1 first column, and the 1 will be the second column. And it will, as you can see that I have written it here like I is smaller than or less than total columns. It means that I will be less than 2. Alright, so 2, if it is less than 2, then 0 and 1 will be included, 2 will be separated from it. So the similar case I have applied here, like if you can see here, but I have made some mistake that the index is starting from 0, as you can see, but the ending is basically not 1, it is equal to 2. Alright, so the total columns will be 2, so I have mentioned it like 2. So the total columns, I have not make it like you should take one number from it or you should subtract one number from it. Instead, what I have done is that this index is starting from 0 and it will end at 2. So it means that there will be 3 columns that will be printed in it. Although I have 2 columns that are present here, but here it will print 3 columns. So this is the error that I want to show you. So basically I want to solve it here, and what I will do, I will first of all write print statement to show you in a proper manner so that you can understand properly. Sign up email. So if I print this, it will print 3 emails to me. Alright, so 2 will be the same email and 1 will be the different email. So what I mean by this, so if I take a look at this, go install proctl, log out first of all, whether I'm logged in or not. So you are already logged out. Alright, so let's log in and the login email is Bilal, sorry, email for the Bilal, and after that, sorry, I have written the Gmail wrong here, Gmail, and the password is 1122. So if I press enter on this, you can see that this is the ali@gmail.com. Alright, this is the ali@gmail.com, and this is the bilal@gmail.com. Alright, this is the bilal@gmail.com. But here is another email that is repeated itself, like the ali@gmail.com is repeated 2 times. Alright, why? Because I have written it like this. I didn't subtract 1 from it because one email is separated 2 times. So this is the problem in it. So what I will do, I will subtract 1 from it, and then it will be performing the functionalities like this. I is smaller than 2. It means that I will be smaller than 2, or it means that 0 and 1 will be included, and 2 will be subtracted from it. The similar case with it, like the starting from 0 and 1 will be included and 2 will be separated or subtracted from it. So let's close this, save this, and go install again. And after that, let's first of all proctl logout, first logout, and then press login again. All right, as you can see that now this first ali@gmail.com is gone. Now only one account is shown to me here. The duplication is gone from here. So right, Ali and Bilal. So this is how it will work. So I hope you understood what this basically index number will do. So let's delete this because I don't need it, this print statement. And now let's work on the status functionality. So first of all, I will make another file by writing cobra add status. Alright, so now as you can see that this status.go file is created by default, and let's clear this, go to this file, and let's remove this comments, and after that let's remove this long description also because I don't need it, and I will simply write a description of it like status of the logged in or the logged out user. All right, logged out user. So status of the logged in or logged out users. I have forgotten the in. This is the status functionality that I will work on, and let's delete this these flags also because I don't need it. And I will simply write proctl status, and it will show me the status whether the user is logged in or not. So let's remove this print statement and go to the login and take this token also, because whenever this token will be fetched or whenever the user will be logged in, then it will run this status command, otherwise it will give me an error. So I will print this and I will paste it here, like after that write print user is logged in. All right, and after that the else statement is user is logged out. Let's save this proctl, go install first of all, and this proctl status, you can see that user is logged out. So what I will do, I will first of all logged in. So proctl login let's write Ali, ali@gmail.com, and a password for P for password. You are already logged in, so why it is showing me, sorry, I have not written the if statement correctly, because what it will say that basically if the length of token is not equal to 0, it means that if it contains some kind of data, if it contains some kind of data or it contains the token, then it will show me that the user is logged in. Otherwise, if the token is empty, then it will show me the else message that the user is logged out. So I made this mistake that I was telling to this code that the user should be the login token should be empty, and then the user will be logged in. Although the user token should not be empty. Instead, it will contain some kind of token. Then it will show me the user is logged in message. So let's clear this. Go install again proctl status. Now you can see that the user is logged in. All right. So if I type proctl logout, the logout functionality will work, and it will ask me to, do you want to log out? So I will say yes, logout. And if I say proctl status again, it will show me that the user is logged out. All right. So this is how it will work. But now the question arises, let's say if the user is logged in, but I don't want this message to be appear to me. Instead, what I want is to get the user account name or the full name to be shown here instead of writing the user here, like the Ali user is logged in or the Bilal user is logged in. So I need some kind of username or the account name or full name to be shown here instead of the user. All right. So if a particular user is logged in, then I can see the name. I just want this name of this user to be shown here instead of this username. So how can I do this? So this is the functionality that I will be working on, and the first thing I will do is to start from the set, and inside this set.go file, what I will do, I will first of all work on these credentials. So set credentials, and I will copy this line and paste it here. And after pasting it, what I will write insert account name, because this account name I want to show to the proctl or the command that you will run. All right, so the account name, that will be Bilal, Ali, as you can see. So this is the account names, like Bilal, this is the Ali. All right, this is Ali or the Bilal. These are the account name that will be shown to you if you logged in. All right, so after that, let's print it like print line insert account name. All right, now it is done. After that, let's go to the get credentials option, because I also want to make some changes here and add some another line like this one. Instead of writing get passwords, I will write get account name. Get account name. This is how it will work. And instead of writing passwords, I will write, let's say, account names. All right, and these are the same things that I don't want to improve it. And yeah, instead but now what I need to do is to write another list string, that let's paste it here, because I also want to return this. So what I will do, I will first of all write like this string, empty string in the error message, and after that let's write the get account name also here. So this will be returned. But as you can see that I have made some changes here, and as a result, sorry, where is the get? And as a result, this login.go file is giving me an error, because some variable is missing here. So I need to add another variable by writing Redis, what you can say, sign up, Redis sign up, and then the account name. All right, so this is the variable that was missing. So I just updated it. All right, so now this variable will be used, and I will be using it. So why, sorry about that. So this was closed for by incident, so sorry about that. All right, so I will be using this variable, but before using this variable, let's what you can say, let's go to the set.go file again, and after that let's change the name of this token. All right, so the new token structure will not be used here. Instead of what I will do, I will change the name of it like my info. All right, so why? Because I don't want this structure to be used just for the token itself. Instead, I want this structure to be used for the information like the token, like the account name. So now this token or this structure is not specific to the token only. It is specific. It is used in other things also, like the account name that I'm going to print it. So instead of writing my token, I will write my key. All right, so based on this key, the value will be printed. So let's change this, and after changing it, let's update it here also. Make info, instead of writing my token, I will write my key, and this token string will be changed from like my value. All right, so now this function is not specific to this token string only. It will be used for the what you can say, it is used for other things also, like my account name and the token string also. So let's give it a my value here. All right, so this is the thing that I have dated here. So this is the error that is showing to me here. And now let's change the name of the set account also. All right, so set, instead of set account, I will change it to set account info, because I want this function to be used for the account information also. All right, so I will change the ID of this, like the token ID that is previously assigned to it, like the login token, but I will make another set token or the set account name, and I will assign another ID to it. Although the function will be the same, but the ID will be different. All right, so there are multiple IDs will be used, like the login token or the account name or another things that I will be using in it. So the function will be one. All right, so this is the function that will be used. Instead, multiple IDs will be used in it. So the set account info is used, and after that, what I need to do is to go to the get.go file, and instead of writing this get token, I will first of all change the name like get account name, get account info. All right, so now this is not only to account name or the token ID, it is used in all the things like account name, token name, etc., token string, etc. So let's remove this because I used the regex command for this token, but now I will use the, let's say, if you can take a look at this, I have set the marshal command, which means that it will convert the ordinary string into JSON format, and I will use the unmarshal command in this code in the get info function, in which I will take the JSON file or the JSON string into the ordinary text again. So let's write delete this, and let's write first of all cred. Inside this cred, what I will write, my info. This is the structure that I have used, and that I have made it here. All right, this is my info. And after that, what I have to do is to first of all write error message is equal to JSON unmarshal. So this marshal will basically convert the ordinary text into the JSON format, and the unmarshal will convert the text back from the JSON format to the ordinary text. So unmarshal passes the JSON encoding data and store the result in the value pointed to by v. If v is nil or not a pointer, unmarshal returns an invalid unmarshal error. Unmarshal uses the inverse of the encodings that marshal uses. It's the inverse of the coding. All right. So let's take a look. After that, what I need to do is to write byte and val. This is the val that I have used it, and after that let's write ampersand cred. All right, and let's return the error. If it is not returned into the ordinary text from the JSON format, what it will do, it will return an error, empty string. And if it is converted from the JSON format to the ordinary text, then it will return me that what you can say, that key or the any kind of value that will be returned to me. Like I will give the key and it will return me the value. So now these are the changes that I have made. Now let's use these changes here step one by one. So what I need to do is to first of all change the names of these, like get token. Instead of get token, I will write get account info. Instead of writing set account, set token, I will set account info. Similarly, apply this here, account info, get account info. Now only this thing is remaining that I will be working on, but first let's make some changes in these files that functions are changed. After that, get token is get account info. All right, so what I need to do is to first of all, let's start from the signup.go file, because I need to use these functionalities that I have done. So as you can see that currently this is the set credentials, that is if you take a look at this. All right, so I have changed it, not changed it here because I just changed the name of the variable, but I didn't make some changes here. So what I will do, I will write, let's say, account name. So I have forgotten about it, sorry. Account names. All right, and get credential is the same, account names. All right, so this is the key, account names, and this is the same key that I have used, and this will be the account name that I need to give it a value like this, account name. And now I need to assign a value here and the parameter, like let's say this is the account name that I will give. Sign up full account name. This sign up account name. All right, sign up account name. So basically what it does is it will take the sign up email, it will take the hash password, and it will take the sign up account name into the credentials, like in the Redis database. Once these three credentials are taken, what I will do, I will call these credentials also, because after calling them I can use it in the status.go file. So let me get those. First of all, Redis get credentials, and after that let's call these variables that I have used it here, like this variable. These are the variables, but I don't need to call write each of them. Instead, what I will do, first of all, let's make it equal and delete this variable, because I don't need these variable. Instead, I just need the Redis sign up account name. All right, I will delete them. This one. So now when the credentials are set in the signup.go, in the Redis database, then I will get those credentials and I will get only the account name. All right, so once this account name is gotten, then what can I do is to, and let's write the Redis Redis set account info, yeah. So let's write it in the account info, and now I will write account name, and let's give it this way. So make it equal to 0. So basically this is the set credentials that will basically set the account name that you will sign up. When you will sign up, you will set the account name. All right, after signing up, this credential will be saved in the Redis, and after that I will get this credential and use the credential in another token that will be set account info. All right, so set account info will be used, and the ID of this account name will be account name, and the value will be like this. All right, so I will get the first value, and with the help of this value that I will get from I have currently set this account info, but I will get this value here. As you can see that I will get this info. Currently it is only the login token is gotten, but I will get this value in the status.go file, and once this value is taken, then based on this account name I can print it, and it will show me the account name in the proctl status command. All right, so I hope you understood. It will take the it will set the credentials, account name, it will get those credentials, it will set it again in the account set account info by giving this ID, and once this ID is given, I will get this token that I have set it, and I will put it here in the status.go file, and after that I will simply run it in the command. All right, so this will basically work in the signup.go functionality, and I will repeat the same process when a user will log in. So if a user signs up, then it will show you the status also, and if a user log in, then it will also show you the status that this user is logged in or this user is signed up. So I hope you understood. So I will repeat the same process here in the login functionality. So let's write Redis set account info, and now let's give the account name and Redis sign up account. All right, and now what I will do, I will write I here. So basically I use the I here, it is just basically that this loop will be continued until a specific account is found, but here it will only found the first one because only the first account is logged in. Previously there was no account that was signed up, and if multiple accounts are found in this MySQL database, then it will ignore this and it will take only the first one that is signing up. All right, but in the case of logging in, it will search from the accounts which account that the user is requiring to log in. So after searching from different accounts, then it will store that particular account name and it will show it to me. All right, so this is the same process that I have done it, but this was difficult here, but in case in the login.go file, this was a little bit easy for you. I just set it, and now I will get this token here. All right, so I have set it already here, Redis sign up account name, and I have set it here also, and now it's time to get in the status.go file. So I have made a specific functionality for it that I will be using here. All right, in the status.go file. So let's apply this, and let's write it here, Redis get info. All right, and after getting it, what I will write, I will give the account name. This is the ID, and let's give it like this, which is the string value it is returning. So I will write account name. Let's make it equal, and now what I will do, I will simply write, let's print f, and instead of writing user, I will write the %s and new line and the account name. Sorry, I have forgotten about to write it like in this side, this brackets. Account name. All right, but here it is giving me an error that account is not written like correctly. All right, So now it is right. So this account will be gotten, the account name that the user, whether the user will signing up, or the user whether he will be logging in, the account name will be gotten here, and after getting it, it will give me that username here. All right, so I have applied this functionality of the setting the this account name in both the signing up and the logging up and logging in, and I have got this token here. So I hope you understood. After that, let's apply this here in the logout. I have already applied this functionality, change the name of it. So let's close this, I don't need it. So let's go install proctl status. As you can see that the user is logged out. So what I will do, I will log in. I will log in and log in Bilal, and this is the functionality that I'm applying in the login function in the login.go file. So I will be working on the sign up functionality also. So before it, let's write login 1122. As you can see that you are successfully logged in. So let's clear this proctl status. As you can see that hello 1 is logged in. All right, so why it is giving me an error? So let's delete these things. Maybe I have made some mistake in it, like I need to first of all get these credentials. Alright, so I didn't get those credentials from the signup.go file. Let's first of all create it like this. Let's create an account, another account. proctl. This was the account that I was previously using, but it is still showing me this error. So let's log out and proctl sign up after that, let's write Ahmad @gmail.com. Sorry, and password is going to be, let's say 1122, the same password, and full name is going to be, let's say Ali Ahmad, and the account name is going to be Ahmad. You have successfully created an account. If I take a look at this proctl status, you will see that Ahmad is logged in. If I take a look again, like log out and log in again, sorry, log in again by the same name, like Ahmad Ahmad @gmail.com, P for the password 1122, and proctl status. You will see that Ahmad is logged in, but the problem was in the previous, when I was executing, is that I already created these accounts, but I was not applying this code into it. So that's why the credentials was not saved in the Redis database. This credential or the Redis sign up account name was not saved in the Redis database. So that was a problem, and that was but when I signed up with a new account, then the credential of this new account with the account name saved in the Redis database. So if I delete these accounts, and signed up again, then they will show it to me. All right, but previously these user credentials were not saved, or the account name specifically was not saved in the Redis database. So that was a problem for me, but I have tackled it, and I have signed up with a new account, and now it is giving me it is not giving me an error. So let's apply the git status. As you can see that these are the modifications that I have done in it. So let's first of all add it, and then git commit m, and then apply the status functionality in the project. All right, apply the status functionality in the project. So let's press enter on this. Now you can see that these are all the changes that are now added into the Git. So as you can see that I'm currently present in the proctl project of the GitHub. Let's push this, git push origin master. All right, so now these changes are now pushed. If I save the refresh this, as you can see that these are the things that are now added into it. CMD status is now added into it. All right, This is the code. So these are the things that I wanted to show you. So I hope you like this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.